What's up, you guys? Slim here, Team Symmetry, back from Nationals. It was an amazing trip. I'm just here to do what everyone's been asking me to do. They want to see the deck I ran, they want to know how I did, and just give an overall reflection of the event. So I'm going to get into it real quick. I did run Rabbit, you guys. I told you guys I was going to run Rabbit. It's pretty standard. There's a couple changes that probably most Rabbit players don't run, but I'm going to get into it real quick and probably just talk about things I would change like later on in the future, like based on the matches. So don't want to waste any time in this video. Let's just get into the deck real quick. Very standard, triple Rabbit. Larry, Mo, Curly, Three Stooges. I call them Three Stooges. I don't know if anyone else does, but these guys are awesome. Even if you're not like banishing forward, just attack them for 300. What are they gonna do about it? Triple Tour Guide. You need them, obviously. 3 Veiler. I wish I had main Max C, just cause like since Windup ran, I would think people I think people are gonna be running Max C in the main again. But Veiler was good. Red Guy number 1, Red Guy number 2, Caboozles, best card ever. Sangan to go with the tour guides. Gores is broken. Instead of 3 Guaiba, I ran 2 Thunder King. I ran 2 Thunder King because I didn't like Guaiba. I figured I was going to play a lot of mirror matches, so I built this deck to beat the mirror match. And Thunder King's a hard card to answer first turn. People remember how good Thunder King used to be. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's still a good card overall, so I main decked it. I also main decked it because I main decked BLS. BLS is a great card. Whenever I drew this, I summoned it and I usually won. I never dead drew this. Like there were games where I didn't have Light and Darks in the grave, and I never drew it, so it was never dead. So it was a good card. People wonder why didn't you run Guaiba? I said why I didn't run Guaiba. I probably will switch back to Guaiba though. I'll get into that later though. Spells, 3 MST to get past stuff. 2 Lance, not 3 since I'm running not running Guaiba. Things that are different, I main deck 2 Soul Takers. Like I said, I want to win the mirror match. I want to have a better match against dragons. Card's good overall. The 5 staples, Book, Avarice, Storm, Darkhold, Reborn. That's it for the spells. Onto the traps, Double Warning and Judgment for the Brigade. Double Torrential for mass removal. I used to run just 1. 2 helped though. I didn't want to run 2, but it did really help. I didn't like having to clear the board if I didn't need to, but it helped overall. 2 Bottomless, 2 Deep Prison. That was the main deck. I ran Bottomless and Deep Prison in the main because I wanted to have a better match against Chaos Dragons, because Chaos Dragons were a hard match. If they drew the Brokes, if they opened Future Fusion, you had to find a way to get around them. That was the only way I could think of. Side deck, 2 Max C for Windup, Rabbit, other random stuff. Good card, definitely going back up in price. I main deck 2 Doom Caliber Knight. Shout out to Dancing Nemo for letting me borrow these. Cards are amazing. I dropped these on opponents, they didn't even see it coming. Good card overall, clearly it was. Jarrell, Pro Winston, who got top 4, you know, shout out to him, a great guy. He main deck these. This card's great. 2 Snowman Eater for the Mirror and Heroes. Best card of the side deck was Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer. I sided in against dragons, single-handedly beat a dragon match because of it, and I used it against Zectors. I removed like all the cards in his grave with this card, and it single-handedly just locked him down and won. 2 level limit area B. People know about this card now, about its effectiveness against Chaos Dragons. I only drew it once. I only used it once when I played Courtney Waller. If you guys remember, he's the YCS Kansas City champion. He was running Dragons. I drew it. It didn't really do anything, but it was still a good card overall. 3 Macro, like everyone else, for Inzectors and Dark World, and for Dragons, and 2 Decree for Chain Burn and Final Countdown. Never played either of them. Extra deck, 2 Lagia, 2 Dolka, Lags and Dolks. You already know. For the other level 4s, I ran Steel Sworn Roach. Shout out to the Nanigans for letting me borrow that, because I didn't have access to one. Utopia Ray, never summoned this thing, probably should have mained Mind Control. Maestroke is amazing. Best card in the whole extra deck is this thing, Photon, Butterfly Assassin. This card wins games. Gemnite Pearl for a beater. For the 3s, I ran Leviathan, Zen Mains, Big Acid Golem, Leviair, Giga Brilliant. That was it. And then shout out to Tommy, my Sexy Gores token, which is just a fat panda on a globe. Awesome. So that's pretty much it, you guys. I didn't want to spend too much time with that. It was an overall just amazing experience. People want to know how I did. I ended up going X3, and I did not make the cut for day 2. Reason being is I found out later, I talked to a judge, and they told me that my tiebreaker probably lost or dropped early, and then the other tiebreaker ended up losing the last round, so kind of sucked. I lost to Jonathan LeBounty round 1, who, if you guys remember, he was one of the old school players from back in the day. Really great guy. Really had a nice conversation with him talking about the good old days, and just a really great player. We had a rabbit mirror match. You guys know how it go. He won round 1, round 1 game 2. He opens rabbit game 3, no Valor or C, so he had it. I played against Courtney Waller. If you guys remember, YCS Kansas City champ. He was running Chaos Dragons. I beat him in game 1. He got me game 2 and 3, but overall great match. And then my last match I lost was in Rabbit Mirror. Sackiest Rabbit player I've ever met. I want his luck with Rabbit because I would win like every event if I had his luck. He opened Rabbit both games. He had Valor for my Rabbits. He had Valor for Rabbit and my tour guide. I was absolutely floored. Both games he had him. I was just like, well, you had it, you know. Good job. So yeah, but also people wanted to know this whole recording thing. If you guys saw my video, a lot of people were like, people were trying to come at me, and they were like trying to throw the rule book at me and saying, kid, get your facts straight. And you know what, you trolls are such a waste of my time. Like, honestly, like, I'm just gonna block you, ignore you, anything you say. No one gives a shit what you say. People are here to listen to me. They're not here to listen to your bullshit. I was wrong. They do have rules and regulations, obviously. I'm not an idiot. I was just making a video that I was asked to make by WKDad addressing the issue, and that's exactly what I did. I clearly stated it. I clearly said we do it for the subscribers. We do it because Konami's uploads and footage sucks. That's why we do it. We're going to continue to do it, and we ended up doing it and got a bunch of stuff up for you guys. So trolls, do whatever you want. You're never going to beat me, like, ever. I have way just like too much class and too much important things to do to waste my time with you. But overall, had an amazing experience, met a lot of great people. Shout out to WKDad, your Yu-Gi-Oh channel, Kiko25, Devin and Dan, Underworld6667, my brother Vexy, love you Vexy. I miss Vexy already. I got his deck profile. He was wearing my hat. It was great. And, you know, just had amazing food, amazing time with just great people, and just an overall amazing experience. I definitely will go back next year. I'm definitely going to try to travel more and go to more events because they're just amazing. This is like a job to me now. Like, I think if I can just, you know, afford to travel to these places, it is so worth it in the end. Like, absolutely, I will do it in the future. And people want to know, is there anything I'd change in my deck? Probably. I'd probably main Mind Control, main the Guaibas again, third Lance, all that stuff. Side deck, it seems pretty standard for now. The only thing I'm iffy on is maybe the Doom Cows. I'll see what's up. But definitely it was a great experience. I wish I could have done better. I wish I could have made it to day 2, but, you know, I did what I could do. At least I got some footage up for you guys. I got some great footage going up on my channel. Just check it out. I just made this video real quick to show you guys what I ran and the overall experience. Shout out to Tyler Tabman. Congratulations on winning. Really great guy. I got talked to him for a little bit before the profile. He's really just, you know, down-to-earth guy. People think he's cocky and arrogant. He won Worlds. He won the national championship. He's an amazing guy. He's far from cocky and arrogant. He's just a very smart player that really knows the game. He's top back-to-back to go on to win. So clearly knows what he's doing. So shout out to him. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. Hope you guys like the video. You know, thumbs it up. Continue to cover my see my footage that will be coming up on my channel, as I covered as much as I could. And I hope you guys enjoy it. So that's a deck. That's how I did. And I'm just going to keep, you know, playing in the main events. I said I was going to take a break after this. I lied. I'm going to continue playing. So you don't have to worry. Slim is still playing and definitely going to keep looking for those tops in the future and just doing keep getting better as a player overall in the game. So that's all I got to say, guys. Hope you guys like the video. You know, thumbs it up. Let me know if I saw you, if I talked to you or anything, if I signed anything for you. You know, let me know. I had a great time doing that. I'm going to end this by saying, you know, the best feeling I had all weekend was people saying, like, walk by, oh, hey, that's Slim, oh, that's Slim. People come up to me and say, Slim, they come up to me real quick, say, Slim, keep doing what you're doing, we love your channel, thank you for all that you do for us. That alone was worth going all the way to Ohio just to hear that from subscribers. I'm glad you guys enjoy my content, I'm glad you guys like me, and for those I got to meet, I'm glad you guys got to see that. I'm just a really chill dude. I really don't have too much stress in my life, so it's awesome. So I hope you guys like the video, you know, thumbs it up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'll be returning to my regular content next week, as I'll be busy uploading the rest of the Nationals footage. So I gotta say, you guys, thank you for watching.